The 30th annual Alaska Native Art Auction, celebrating Indigenous artists and voices, takes place Saturday, March 21st at the Hotel Captain Cook in Anchorage. Information available at knba.org.
This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. A Lake Superior tribe wants a court to halt construction of a Canadian energy firm's $450 million plan to reroute an oil and gas pipeline around its reservation in northern Wisconsin. As Danielle Kading reports, the Bad River Band of Lake Superior Chippewa asked a court last week to review a decision that upheld state permits for Enbridge's Line 5 relocation project.
The Bad River Tribe is challenging a recent decision by an administrative law judge that upheld wetlands and stormwater construction permits for Enbridge's Line 5 reroute. Attorneys representing the tribe also filed a motion to put construction on hold until an Iron County judge hears their case. The tribe's chair, Elizabeth Arbuckle, said in a statement that the Bad River watershed is not an oil pipeline corridor and the tribe must protect its homeland. An Enbridge spokesperson said it would be unreasonable to halt construction following the judge's decision and years of state review. Enbridge has said state permits contain extensive environmental protections and restoration plans. The company says construction would not cause significant harm to water quality or wetlands. The Bad River Tribe disputes that. The project would involve blasting and drilling to install the pipeline. The Line 5 reroute would cross close to 200 waterways and more than 100 acres of wetlands. Enbridge has said it would create 700 jobs during construction. For National Native News, I'm Danielle Kading.
Declining snowpack is affecting tribal agriculture and traditional food systems across the West. A new webinar series is helping Indigenous communities adapt. For the Mountain West News Bureau, Daniel Spalding has more.
Across the region, snowpack is below average heading into spring runoff. That has major implications for tribal producers who rely on snowmelt for irrigation, livestock, and traditional foods. The Native Resilience Project is a 4-year effort to build resilience in tribal agriculture. This year, the project evolved to address the ongoing snow drought. Dr. Kyle Bosinski is a partner on the project and the director of climate extension at the Montana Climate Office.
It's going to be variable across communities, but I think the biggest takeaway is just that what we're seeing right now is, at least for the last 25 years, a historically low snowpack situation, and it's going to tax a lot of our systems.
The webinars cover snow conditions, drought assistance programs, drought planning, and new pathways for tribes to directly request federal disaster declarations. There are 3 more webinars in the series, which ends in May. I'm Daniel Spalding.
An Alaska Native family from Wasilla is sheltering in place outside Puerto Vallarta. They became stranded along with about 500 other tourists at their resort after the Mexican military killed a notorious drug lord known as El Mencho. Suspected cartel members torched businesses, buses, and cars in retaliation. Hannah Bissett says she and her mother, grandmother, 10-year-old brother, and a family friend had just arrived in Mexico.
We had like half a day of normalcy, and then as we were going to bed, things started turning upside down and got pretty intense pretty quickly.
Bissett said she and her family have not left the resort. Stores around them, along with the hotel's restaurants, are closed.
Assuming things are closed still, like the major grocery stores nearby or even local markets, in the next 3 or 4 days, we're going to run out of food if things don't change.
Bissett says the resort has been serving an evening buffet once a day. Overall, Bissett says she and her family are staying calm yet vigilant. Encouraged, traffic seems to be moving again. She says she received a phone call from Congressman Nick Begich and calls from the offices of Alaska's 2 senators, Lisa Murkowski and Dan Sullivan. All said they're ready to assist if necessary. Bissett is a former reporter at KNBA and currently a graduate student at the University of Alaska, Anchorage. I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced by Koahnic Broadcast Corporation with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Support by the American Indian College Fund, providing millions of dollars of scholarships to Native students every year. Applications are accepted through May 31st at collegefund.org or by phone at 800-766-FUND. Support by the Gathering of Nations Powwow. The last dance is this April 24th and 25th at Expo, New Mexico. Gone's last horse rider and regalia parade takes place at 4 p.m. both days. Tickets at gatheringofnations.com and at the gates.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.
The 30th Annual Alaska Native Art Auction, celebrating Indigenous artists and voices, takes place Saturday, March 21st. Corporate sponsorship opportunities are available. Information at kmba.org.